Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I get so many messages every day from you guys with questions about veganism and if I have any tips for people that want to go vegan. I thought to make this a lot easier for me and also for you is to just create a video that will guide you into this new journey. So I wanted to start this video by reading out one of my favorite quotes, which is, "Veganism is not a limitation in any way. It's an expansion of your love, your commitment to nonviolence, and your belief in justice for all." So I really like this quote because a lot of people think that veganism is some kind of like a restriction of certain foods, and I don't know, they think it's like extreme and all of this, but it's really not. Veganism just brings out your kindness, your compassion to other people, to animals. And with this video, I really hope to inspire you to care more about our planet, but also about yourself. Your health is very important, and of course the animals, that would be wonderful if you could care about them as well. Alright, so let's get started with my tip number 1, which is more like a question to yourself. So I mentioned this already in previous videos, but it's so important, that's why I'm repeating it now. Ask yourself, why do you want to become vegan? What is driving you to become vegan? Because the thing is, if you can't answer this question, why, you will not stay motivated and you will most likely not be able to continue this journey in a long term. So if you can't answer this question right now, it's okay. I couldn't either, but I can give you some amazing resources that will help you understand why veganism is so important for this world. So I highly recommend you to watch these 5 amazing, inspiring movies and documentaries, mostly on Netflix, which is Cowspiracy, What the Health, Forks Over Knives, Earthlings, and Okja. Watch these 5 documentaries or movies, and believe me that you will be so inspired to go vegan, and you will want to start like tomorrow or today. I got inspired by these 5 documentaries and I went vegan overnight, so maybe it happens to you as well. Tip number 2 is to stock up on lots of vegan foods. I'm pretty sure that you already have lots of vegan foods in your kitchen, but you just don't know about it. So for example, rice, beans, quinoa, lentils, all kinds of vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, all of these things are vegan. And if you don't already have these foods in your kitchen, you can get them in almost every supermarket. They are cheap and they're wholesome and healthy foods that will make it so much easier to create yummy vegan dishes. If you only have animal products in your kitchen, you'll most likely end up eating all these animal products. So always make sure that you have enough food for the day or for the week to nourish yourself. My tip number 3 is to veganize your favorite meals. So I'm sure a lot of you are thinking now, yeah, well, you know, sounds good, but I can't give up my mac and cheese or my pizza or my burger or whatever it is that you really like. Well, guess what? You can veganize almost every single animal product dish. So I'm talking here about vegan pizza, vegan soul food, vegan mac and cheese, vegan waffles, pancakes, burgers, I mean, whatever it is that you really like and that has animal products inside. So if you want to veganize a recipe right now, I encourage you to go to Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram or Google search and type in the recipe that you would like to veganize, and there will be so many websites that pop up that will give you amazing vegan recipes for your favorite dish. My tip number 4 is to transition slowly. So I mentioned before that I myself went vegan overnight, but don't take this as something you should do for yourself, because I was just really passionate about going vegan and I knew it was the right choice. But for some people it may be harder. I just need more days to make the transition, and that's totally normal. So my boyfriend, for example, took 1 year after me going vegan to transition vegan. He took 1 year. Take your time, you don't have to do this overnight. You can start by cutting out first dairy and then cheese, eggs and then meat, or whatever feels right for you. There's definitely no wrong or right way to go vegan. What matters the most is that you want to make a change and you're trying your best to do that. The tip number 5 is to explore new foods. So the day after I went vegan, I went directly to the supermarket and I was exploring like for an hour what kinds of vegan foods there are there, because I never paid attention before I went vegan what kind of vegan foods there were. And I'm talking here about like tofu, meat substitutes or cheese substitutes, which is not something I eat every day, but it is something, you know, that helped me in the beginning to transition, because it has like the same texture or flavor and it just felt really familiar. So I really encourage you to explore in your supermarkets what kind of vegan foods you have there, and also explore new wholesome foods. Like there's so many different grains that I didn't know before. For example, couscous or bulgur or buckwheat, all the different kinds of lentils, and of course there are so many different plant-based milks such as almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, rice milk, soy milk, what else is out there? Cashew milk, macadamia milk. And the amazing thing is that this vegan movement is growing so fast that every month there's so many new products out there, and not just in the US, it's really in all kinds of different countries. So really go in your supermarket and explore what kind of vegan foods you have out there. And tip number 6 is to join like-minded people. So I find it to be so important to have at least one person that is vegan and that understands you at hard times when other people don't understand you. And also to just explore new restaurants, for example, new vegan restaurants, or you could make together like vegan foods, a vegan dinner, a vegan breakfast or brunch. And if you don't have this opportunity of having like a vegan friend, there's a lots of vegan communities online. Number 7 is to just do your best. So there's gonna be times that you will probably fail. You will maybe end up eating something that contains meat or eggs or cheese, and you know, it will make you feel down at first, but I really hope that you won't let yourself stay down, and instead you will take this as a motivation to just do better the next time, or ask yourself, what could I do to prevent this from happening again? For example, maybe it was on an event that you went to and there was only animal products available, so you end up eating animal products, but maybe you could have brought yourself your own meal instead, you know, your own snacks, and share with other people your vegan food. Just take it easy, you know, don't be mad at yourself because it happened already. All you can do is stay positive and look forward. My tip number 7 will show you how to deal with your family when you want to go vegan. I don't live with my family, but their first reaction was like, "Ooh, veganism, that's extreme. I mean, what are you eating? Grass or what?" And you know, at first it kind of hurt because I knew exactly why I was doing it and why it was so good for everyone to go vegan, but it was just so hard to, you know, share that message with them. But with time I learned that all I could do is try to educate them as good as I could and try to be, you know, just the best version of myself, to try to inspire them with the food that I make. And if you're very young and your parents don't allow you to go vegan, I would say print out the facts about, you know, the health reasons or whatever they're worried about. Most of the parents are worried about the health part. So for example, if you get enough protein, iron or magnesium, all these things. So print out the page or show them online, and maybe you could even watch with them a video, or if they're more open, you could even watch with them a documentary on Netflix or a movie. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to educate your parents in a kind way that I know it's very hard in the beginning, but you will get better at it. Just yeah, you know, keep working on yourself as well, and they will see that you are so passionate about this and they will understand why you're doing this. Okay, so these were all my tips for you guys. I also have linked down below my favorite books about veganism, my favorite movies, documentaries or YouTube videos that I encourage you to watch if you're still, you know, kind of uncertain about this vegan thing, or if you have anyone that is uncertain about it and you wanted to show it to them. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you are vegan yourself, or if you are wanting to become vegan, or if you have any questions at all. I'm always open to answer them. And yeah, if you felt inspired by this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. And I see you guys in my next video. Bye!